Your team is the most valuable asset in any localization project. Today, I'm going to show you a crucial feature in Gaia that helps understand how the team is managed and how many people are assigned to your project. This video has 4 parts. The first one is about the overview of this functionality. The second is about the filters and how can you search for specific people or specific languages. The third is about how to invite people to work on your project directly from Gaia. And the fourth and last is how to export this information for internal use. Let's start by the overview. In the overview here, you can see the name of the project is a very similar interface for all sections in Gaia. So you see the name of the project, you see the source language and the target languages. So here we have selected the overview and you see that there are 6 team members. Here's the source, the targets, what is the completion, and when it was last updated. In this case, you can see the details of the members here. 5 accepted and 1 received an invite but haven't accepted yet. How many languages are covered in this project? In this case, there are only 2. It's Arabic and Portuguese. How many unclaimed roles? This means that you have a slot available for either a translator or a reviewer, and there's nobody assigned to that slot yet. How many source words in the project? And what is the completion of the workflow? And there's also the project leadership. So in project leadership, you have the owner, the one who created the project. And as an owner, you can also assign a manager to this project to manage the operations. And you can even set this manager to be an owner as well. And then you can see the details for each language specifically. Here you can see for Arabic that we have 1 translator and 2 reviewers, and in Gaia you can assign as many people as you want in any profile, and you can even create new profiles, but in this case it's only translators and reviewers, and I have 1 translator assigned to this project and 2 reviewers, and I can also see that the translation progress here is 33%. And down here you can see who is the translator, what is the status right now. Currently he accepted this project. You can promote this translator to owner or you can revoke access. And then reviewers, you have 2 other people. Of course, these are all placeholders. It's using a local address. It's not a real address, but you can see how people are assigned to Gaia. And the same thing for Brazilian Portuguese. In this case, there's only 1 translator and 1 reviewer. You can see the progress here. It's 50%. And translator, reviewer, their emails, and the status. And at the bottom of the page, you can see a list with the same information, but in a different view. If you click on filters, you can first search for name or email or status just by typing here. So let's see, this person is assigned as a reviewer to Arabic and also as a translator. The second drop down here is about the role, so you can filter for owner, manager, translator, reviewer, and also client reviewer. In case you want to assign external people from the client side to check the content of the project in real time. You can also filter by target language, in this case, Arabic or Portuguese. There's also an option to no target language, because when you have the owner, they are not assigned to a specific target language. So this means that you can also filter to see the owners of the project quickly. And of course, you can also see the status. Who accepted, what is pending invitation, and what is missing. Pending invitation is crucial to manage projects, because if you have very strict deadlines, which is the case for most translation projects. You need to make sure that there are no gaps and everybody is assigned to all languages of the project. So you can see right away if somebody that you invited has not accepted yet and contact that person. The third option here is to invite members. When you are in Gaia, you can actually enter all the information for your team. It could be either internal people or external people from a different vendor from other companies, and you can invite this person to join Gaia via the system. So in this case here, you can say any name, you can put any email, you can select the role, of course, and you can select the target language. And here you can see that there's already the information about the email. So there's the subject and there's the message. And this is pre-filled with the information from the project. You can see here, hello, you are invited to join Revolution as a translator for the target language. The source language is this. There are 82 source words. And of course, it already established an estimated production workflow benchmark that you are looking for this project. In this case, we said that we wanted 2,000 words per day, and of course you can change this depending on your needs. So you do not need to calculate anything and write emails, it's already there. When you send this email, this person is going to receive a link, and then by clicking on this link, they're going to have access to Gaia. It's as simple as that. And of course, because Gaia is a custom system, it will be configured using your privacy controls in your systems within the organization. So whatever, if you use Outlook or Google or any other system, Gaia is going to follow that and use these systems to send the message. And finally, you have the role to export. So here you can see that you can export all the visible rows, the rows that you are seeing now, as a CSV. So this is useful if you want to share this information with other people that do not have access to Gaia, or if you need somebody else, a client, for instance, to see what is the state of the project, what is the state of assignment. This gives you more flexibility. And if you're using different systems, you have this option. You have the option to simply export this as a CSV that is easily shareable to everybody else that you need. So this is the end of our tutorial for the team, and there are other features that help with management and resource allocation, and especially productivity. There are going to be more tutorials for these very soon. Thanks for watching. Bye.